moment. But now let's just look at the spread that these teams go for. And
It's
looks like
gotta be El
Circle,
Pozo.
El Pozo. Expect a lot of hill fights here.
Oh, this,
Yeah, I've seen a kind of a similar circle before, like this one.
With the vehicles, want to catch as many vehicles as possible. But just looking on the other corner is Team Secret. They are really close to each other. They probably hurt each other. Yes, definitely knows. Now Aisha has crossed out to Lyrian as well as Lynx. Now the information looks like they will go back to his team and they will decide what to do really, really soon.
Oh, the thing is, M16 recoil is kind of hard to tap anybody on that long distance shot. Tara, I think they heard somebody else coming up from the front of their position right now. Straight away leaving it, retreat. That was a smart move there because they know usually Team Secret will climb over these hills and I think they kind of forget the idea that this is Team Secret. Every single game of Normal, they always have to this one particular hill up here, but they get another one because it's like, get whatever heals you want, we're gonna get this right out. Just opposite of
it's like, okay, we're gonna book a spot. Okay, no more parking lots. Good friend, like we'll do it again. But mind you, like that point that Team Secret has booked is actually, and it's actually great news for the side of Yudu Gang that alongside with Terra that they've already booked that hill, which means teams like Secret, they were actually forced out, and this is where they actually need to run off, and they get clipped out.
Yudu now has the high ground. They do know that Team Secret, they just take out Matoy there, and now the rest of Team Secret, they need to get into a better position because now Yudu Gang, they do have the highest ground possible. All eyes will be on them, and now Drax just from another angle, everyone's just keeping a different angle as we can see from the mini map here.
This is a really steep terrain they are playing for Yudu Gang. Hopefully they didn't slip and just fall sliding over that hill there because right underneath them is actually Tara waiting to eat everybody out alive. While Team Secret on the other hand being forced out of that place and have to find themselves a better good cover. So they got themselves a warehouse where the rest of the team will camp it out here with Nat Brother joining in as a neighbor.
Yeah, and I think that they really got to call truce for now because there's bigger fish to fry up in the mountains, and I'm not sure who exactly can actually take down Yudu Gang as well as Tara other than these two teams going at each other. But we're looking at, of course, Net Brotherhood here by the hills, sharing it alongside with ESG. And ESG, they actually have a really great place to actually hide out, especially with those houses as protection. They can still sit this out and wait for phase 4.
Yeah. Wait a second. Most Goku looks like he's been knocked down.
Oh, well, I think he just fall off probably just a little bit too early before he parked his place there. And that on the other hand with the Mini 14, we know how good tapping with the Mini 14 is. Almost got no recoil whatsoever and easily just land your shots on your victim. But Yeepo on the other side, trying to making sure they have all their rear side covers. We kind of see that Net actually clumped up in between two teams. Same goes for Tara, who happens to be rushing right up into their flanks. It's Yudu. They have no idea there's one Yudu gang on their side here.
Oh yeah, now back towards the side of Lyrian as he goes in for a little bit of trade, but instead gets knocked out by Drax. Then that shot will be coming from the edge of the hill, and now here comes the attack as we see Yudu Gang dropping nades after nades, and Drax still got more in his bag.
Drax actually the sneaky one right now. They can't see where Drax is thanks to the hill slope. But again, Drax just continues to be that NBA All-Star. And Tara now is being pinned back. All eyes are trying to find where Drax is. But looks like Drax will be really, really sneaky. And now he will reset himself with his teammates.
And of course, that's going to be Miss Rose Esports just saying a little bit hello as they will pass by. It's going to be Tone while here driving in towards that distance. Where they will try to crash themselves in towards that sort of warehouse, but in the open it's going to be Lynx here going for the spray down here, hoping to connect towards Pendek.
Just with a high inside, that's a long shot it is, but wow, on the other hand, walk themselves into the safe zone here, which fall closely behind Bosku, but look at this wet Pendek. Hopefully it's not gonna blow up anytime, so he just have to hop off, find himself a cover, and work with the structure. There's a lot of place to work with here, but look at this circle going in very late Geek Fam.
Oh yes, indeed. This is the hometown of Geek Fam, where El Pozo will be the battleground. There's going to be having a little bit of that high ground coverage from the southern end, and this is where Hi will secure one kill in the form of Luxy 98.
If I'm not mistaken, just now Geek Fam was eliminated by the blue zone. If I'm not mistaken, because their names just 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 disappeared from the map earlier. And now looking onto Hi, looks like he's in the middle of everyone else. Oh no, not a good position for him. Pendek goes down.
Oh yeah, Panda trying to get to higher as soon as possible, but look at it. So many utilities being actually thrown out here. He's trying to be super fast as he can. Panda, on the other hand, found himself. There's no way out, and there's another nade will be tossed out. And look at that. This Able will hit by it, but I don't think it's gonna clip anybody just yet. Looking at this, Panda really kind of being cornered with no way out.
It's only gonna be Able left for the hopes of Net Brotherhood, and you know the curse of winning that chicken dinner and dropping out early. It could possibly happen again. And once more, Tara members are actually falling off here. I'm not too sure what did they ram onto, but of course that's just them having a little bit of that coverage from the lower side. But
makes a big dash for you.
And there goes Impact on the ground as well, as we see Hydra here taking him down, and only one more member surviving for the side of Divinity Esports. And the back we see Yudu Gang also coming in, charging in, and there will be one more blood taken out from the map, as we see Kevin running inside of the smoke here with Zully trying to actually back him up, but he does not have advantage to even peek at all. Here comes the nade coming in as well, dropping right low, getting attacked from the left side, and there goes Divinity out from the count on 6th place as well.
Oh, Manpara needs to reset himself quickly because the smokes will come in at the same time, and now the circle will continue to close in. Manpara and Fredo now being pinned back on one side, but at the same time BTR step down, all 4 of their members still intact, while Team Secret have 3. Manpara now cooking out the grenade, will toss it out onto BTR, and now the circle is just being wild right here. Yuhai managed to take out Lynx in the process, and Lynx will be sent back to the lobby.
And Tara X Arm is the one left at behind there. Yudu Gang don't have that much men to work with. Mamparang only the sole survivor. Bigatron trying to get him. At the other hand, Yuhai managed to get one down for Tara. Bosku Wei Hans on the other end, still waiting for the right moment, but Manparang just cannot stay silent and take it in. But he still managed to knock one down, but that's Yudu out on the 4th placement there.
At least he gets one extra point before falling into his 4th place, which they are happy enough to actually take. And we're looking at Team Secret here. 5 kills in the back. Yuhai here looking for more members of Boskur. And if this nade connects, then it might just be him hitting into the top 2 here. It's running around, and we are looking at members of Bigatron here, just waiting inside the circle. And when this is over and done with, Boyka is looking to punish.
Oh yes, Boyka really wants this. Boyka is still around together with Hydra and also Zully. Now it's a 2 versus 3, ladies and gentlemen. We are now down to top 3 teams. Circle will close in about 25 seconds. They really need to decide, but just look at their loot. It is on the side of Bosku, but at the same time, oh, looks like iShots will be taken down, but at the same time, Hydra as well will be taken down as well. And now shots are being fired. Zully with the spraying of the shots does not really connect, and now they will need to try to find their targets well enough. Boyka for another angle trying to do this, but looks like he will need more of that.
And there's so much sprays there. Bigatron side, Boyka is really not happy about this, but Team Secret have the upper hand in terms of fire manpower. Yuhai still giving us so much pressure. They managed to get one. There's still 2 more to go. There's not many people left, but Bossway, they kind of forget their existence just at the corner there, but still 1 for 4. Yuhai is wild. Yuhai is unstoppable. Bigatron trying to charge right and rushing for the rest of the team. Bigatron is trying to take covers for now.
And now here comes Team Secret dominating the corners of the hill, leaving Zully as well as Boyka still alive, but the rest of the members of Boskur might just come in for that surprise engage. Shots find Zully, and now members are down from the side of Bigatron, and now the captain needs to do something about this before they fall flat. Nades are flying up in the air, coming in from the side of Pew Pew as well. It might just land, but here comes the sort of push coming in, captain versus captain, and now both of them colliding. It will be one nade connecting towards the side of Boyka.
Oh, Bibu now coming from the side, and now Bill managed to take on the captain of BTR. Boyka goes down. Now we're down to top 2 teams. We do have now Hard X. Looks like he will be knocked down on the other side. Pain there. A little bit more trying to toss out the grenades, trying to hang on as much as possible. But it's now 3 on 1. They try to make the charge on the pain there, but it gets very difficult. And now Bill will be down as well. UI from afar trying to get a shot on, but winner, chicken dinner. Finally, congratulations to Team Secret.
We can hear the shout from here from the castle staff next to Team Secret build. They are shouting joy here almost crying. Mato is actually almost crying. That was a really hard circle.